Hello, Honda here. The price of guacamole and avocado is out of control. Stale tortilla chips, but couldn't find anything to dip in. Naturally, we want to find a replacement for an avocado. Century egg is $9.5 a pound and avocado is $10 a pound. The price of an century egg is actually about the same as an avocado. But I am not here to sell you a cheap recipe. I am here to recommend you an absolutely delicious recipe. Guacamole with century eggs. If you don't know what century eggs are, they are basically marinated raw eggs. An egg is stored in a wood ash mixture for a few months and then becomes century egg. Although it might look kinda wild, it is actually an everyday food in China, and it is actually pretty similar to avocado. The egg yolk is mushy and has the exact same texture as avocados. The egg white is different and it's bouncy and jello-y. Although the egg white has a different texture, once we mash up all the ingredients, the jello-y egg white absorbs the fatty egg yolk, and that makes it perfect for guacamole. Let's do the recipe again, but with more details this time. This is basically the same as making a regular guacamole, but with century eggs. First, take 2 century eggs and dice them. Note the egg white is bouncy, so when we smash it, it will not be smashed into a mash like avocados. The size you cut is the final size you will get. Put them in the mortar. Step 2. Dice half a tomato and a quarter of an onion into the mortar. Add some chopped cilantro based on how much you like cilantro, and I like it a lot. At last, add minced garlic. Technically this is optional, but I also love garlic. For me, it's illegal to skip the garlic. Next up, the seasoning. A drizzle of lime juice, a tablespoon of Chinese vinegar, a tablespoon of soy sauce, and a tiny pinch of salt. Now is the exciting moment to smash things up. If you don't have a mortar and pestle, you're a noob and you don't deserve to eat this. Just kidding, you can use a spoon and a bowl, like the true noob you are. The key is to mix the egg yolk with all the different ingredients and let everything absorb the fatty egg yolk. That's where the flavor comes from. Mix everything with a spoon and it's ready to serve. So, we are back. As a science YouTuber, I usually don't make a recipe before I make a video because I want to record how scientific findings are achieved, like boiling a pizza. But this time, this recipe is actually something I have tested before, and I can tell you it is absolutely delicious. Let's go with the ultimate tortilla test. This is just a random tortilla I got from a grocery store. Nothing special. It's going to bring life to it is my eggamole. Guacamole egg. Can you come up with a worse name than that? Leave a comment down below. Alright, let's go. Here's the thing, in this camera angle I cannot see inside the mortar. Fuck. Anyways, smaller tortilla. Already fell off. That's the struggle with guacamole. Small tortilla test. Commence. Let's try another one. These tortillas are absolutely trash. Let me get a new one. Very loaded. Let's go. Now this is basically just the guacamole that I swapped avocado with century egg, and then I added some Chinese vinegar and soy sauce. So the big pieces, the onion, the tomato, the cilantro, they still taste the same as a regular guacamole. The main difference is the century egg. If you have never tried century egg, it's hard to explain the flavor. If I have to make an analogy, imagine a half liquid egg yolk, like a regular chicken egg yolk. You dip that in soy sauce. That's kind of what it tastes like. But if you haven't tried it, make sure to try it because the century eggs, they actually have very delicate flavors. As far as texture goes, this is basically the same as a regular guacamole. The only difference is the egg white is kind of bouncy, but since you're eating it with a crispy tortilla chip, you're not going to notice much of the bouncy texture of century egg. Take another bite. Ow. Now, the half-liquid egg yolk is really the MVP here. The egg yolk actually has the exact same texture as an avocado. It's kind of mushy. Once you smash it, it becomes a mush. So when we smash everything in here with the egg yolk just basically merge into everything, binds everything together. Now a lot of you might have never tried century egg. The good thing about this is the egg doesn't oxidize like avocado, so you actually can preserve this a lot longer than regular guacamole. No avocado, no problem. Although I love avocado too, but this I love more. Alright, that's all. See you. I have an egg, I have an avocado. Egg avocado. I have an avocado, I have an egg. Avocado egg. That's still horrible, but better. This time it's gonna be better. I have an egg, I have an avocado. Smash like and subscribe now for the YouTube algorithm. Didn't expect that, did you?